Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we'll be taking a look at my iPod and iPad collection. Now I did a video recently on my iPhone collection and I thought I better not leave out the other iDevices I have, which are the iPads and the iPods. I have a few touches and a few nanos as well. So the first one I'm going to be taking a look at here is the iPod Touch original. This is the first generation iPod Touch. This is a 16 gigabyte model. They also came in 8 and 32 gigs. Mine actually has the original box, which is really cool, as this product is over 10 years old now, initially released back in 2007. It has similar specs to the first generation iPhone, so it's pretty low powered device, but mine actually isn't turning on at the moment. It was on probably about 2 hours ago before I filmed this, and it went flat and didn't want to charge up. This always seems to happen with my iPod Touch first gen. I have to leave it connected to the charger for like 24 hours or more before it actually powers back on. So a bit of a shame there that I couldn't show that off in this video, but if you want to see a video on that iPod, I do have one, which will be linked down in the description. The next iPod we're going to be taking a look at here is my iPod 4th generation, running iOS 4.3.5. I picked this up for about $10 to $12 on eBay, I can't quite remember, but it is just a standard 8 gig model and I do still need to replace the screen on it. But like I said, it's running iOS 4.3.3, which is the original version that shipped with the iPod 4th generation. Next up is my iPod Touch 6th generation in gold. It's a 16 gigabyte iPod Touch 6th generation. I put up a poll on my Twitter account asking you guys if I should buy this iPod Touch. You guys voted yes, so that's exactly what I did. I purchased this iPod Touch 6th generation 16 gig gold running iOS 8.4. So if you guys want to, stay up to date with behind the scenes on YouTube or just other related things to my YouTube channel, go ahead and follow my Twitter. Link will be in the description. Like I said, it's running iOS 8.4, which is not only jailbreakable, it is the original version that the iPod Touch 6th generation shipped on. And if you know me at all, I like to have their devices running the original version of iOS that they shipped with. And that's also why I didn't update my iPhone 7 to iOS 11. My next iPod here is an iPod Nano 5th generation, which was released in 2009. It is the last iPod Nano to feature a click wheel, which basically is a little wheel that you can run your finger around, and it sort of acts as a scroll. This iPod comes with 3 games, so yeah, that's kind of a weird kind of thing just to have on an iPod there. I didn't even know it had games when I purchased it, but basically this is designed to play music, and it does that great because that's what it's designed to do. And you can see that you skip and change the volume with the click wheel and everything like that. It also has a built-in camera. It's not very good, but I mean, if it was the only camera you had back in the day, it would be perfectly fine, and it's located on the back. Here is my iPod Nano 6th generation. This is the first iPod Nano to feature a touchscreen just like the iPhones and iPads and the iPod Touch do. On the back you'll find a rather large clip which can be used to attach it to you, as it's quite small and also quite lightweight. As you can see, it has a touchscreen and it's themed with iOS 5 in mind because this is actually running a modified version of iOS 5. I always wanted one of these years ago to use as an iWatch, as they would call it, and you'd buy the band and everything. But you can see it's a relatively similar size to the Apple Watch, and also sort of thinner than the Apple Watch is as well. But obviously it's an iPod, so you listen to music on it, and it has a few other features like a clock app and stuff like that, but you can see it's an 8 gigabyte model. Next up, we have my iPad 2nd generation running iOS 9.3.5. It is in 100% mint condition. The only scratches are on the screen protector itself, which is obviously removable. This iPad I got from my old school back in year 7. It's only 16 gig, which is kind of a shame, but it is also jailbroken on 9.3.5, and I was going to be downgrading it to iOS 8.4.1, but I haven't got around to doing that yet. Next up is one of my favorite Apple products I have in my collection. This is my iPad 4th generation 32 gig running iOS 6. Now I'm going to be talking about what version of iOS 6 in just a sec, but you can see it's in relatively good shape, although it does have some scratches on the back because the previous owner never used a case with it, so it does have some marks, but overall it's not too bad and is still obviously fully functional. If I unlock it here and open up settings, I can go ahead and go into the about section, and you can see that not only is this a 32GB iPad 4th generation, it's also running iOS 6.0, the original. And I have not had any crashes or bugs appear. It just goes to show that iOS 6 was a super refined OS, unlike iOS 11, where people were having iPhones crash on the home screen. iOS 6 was just built very well, and it was just reliable. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out some of my other videos, and I'll catch you guys next time in another one of my great videos.